Hello there and welcome. Yes, this is Sports Review right here on iBrandTV. It's a brand new week, day and weekend after Valentine. Yes, how did you spend your Valentine? I hope you did spend it with the one you love so much. Don't ask me about mine. I'll do the question asking. It's not in your place to be asking me how I spent mine. Yes, but for now, let's talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports, one of which that involves the very big man, the Nigerian nightmare. They call him that. His name is Kamaru Usman. Let's talk about his heroics right there in the UFC. Yes, he's still the undisputed champion. Let's talk about it on today's show. I'll also talk about tennis, talk about some tennis. The one that's going on right there in Australia, the Australian Open. Big names progressing to the next round of the competition. It's not all we'll be talking about. There's also Ayimba Rivers United, arguably the biggest club football game that went down in Africa this weekend. We'll talk about that too, and of course the English Premier League. All of this right here on today's show. Ensure you don't go anywhere. We'll get back from this break, dive right into it. I'll be your host on today's show. My name is Jidechi Chidiez here. Welcome back here. This is still Sports Review on iBrandTV. Now let's start off the show talking about that one that went out on Saturday. The one that involves the Nigerian nightmare. They call him Kamaru Usman. Yes, the big man was able to cement his position right there in the UFC. Yeah, the undisputed welterweight champion in the 170-pound division. He beat his top contender Gilbert Burns right there at the UFC 258 on Saturday. Usman, he was stunned earlier by the Brazilian, who is actually his former training partner, the Nigerian Nightmare, what he's fondly called. He was able to recover superbly and turn the tables on his heavy-handed opponent, the 34-year-old, and he was able to claim a third-round TKO finish. That one went down right there in Las Vegas. Usman, now with that victory, has been able to overtake Georges St-Pierre, the man who was holding the record for the longest winning streak at the welterweight division. Usman now holds the record for the longest. And at the same time, he was also earning Burns' 6-fight winning streak and extending his own winning run to about 17 fights and improved his mixed martial arts career record to 18 wins and just one loss. I mean, this is fabulous, absolutely mental by Kamaru Usman. Yes, and it was also an emotional night for the fighter. Well, not just him, for both him and Burns, the two rivals. They were formerly teammates right there at Florida Gym Sanford in the MMA before Usman left to join Elevator Fights team in Colorado in the United States. And Usman, after that one, he was seen in tears. Both himself and Burns, they were seen in tears. They were hugging themselves. And Usman said this one is a very tough one. It's a very emotional one because of the whole gym situation and about me living. That's what Usman said after his third straight UFC title defense. Quite the emotional one, but the good news for us, the Nigerians, is that they are still a Nigerian that is the undisputed champion at the UFC 58. Now let's move on from that one and talk about the Australian Open. Yes, that competition is still unexpected to be finishing around February the 28th. And the good one is that the big names, they are progressing. They are through to the quarterfinal stage of the competition. That's the stage they are in right now. Yes, the likes of Nadal, Serena Williams, Osaka, Medvedev, Djokovic. Yes, they are all through to the quarterfinals. And the big name that got knocked out this time around was Dominic Thiem. Yeah, he got thrown out of the competition. Osaka, who is the third seed at the competition, they were both herself and Serena, they were able to overcome their opponents right there at the fourth round. Osaka, her own match, she cruised to a 4-6, 6-4, 7-5 victory over last year's winner, Gabriel Muguruza. And for Serena, it was a 6-4, 2-6, 6-4 win over Aya Sabalenka. And that's how that one ended. For the women, how about the men? Yes, Rafael Nadal, he's also through to the next round of the competition. He beat Fabio Fognini. That one ended in a 3-0 victory, ended 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. And Daniel Medvedev, too, another big name, defeated Mackenzie McDonald. He's expected to face Andrei Rublev, the world number 8, in the quarterfinals. And Nadal himself expected to be facing another big name right there in the quarterfinals. We have our eyes on that one. We'll still be taking a look at that one, and hopefully we'll get to see the men and the women that will come out tops at the first Grand Slam of the year. Now let's go on a quick break, and when we get back from it, we'll leave those ones and talk about some football.
My name is Honorable Rita Daniels.
This is Zach Oji.
My name is Mojo Etayo, aka Mama Jasko.
My name is Victor Sagwo.
My name is Mona Lisa Chindakoka.
My name is Bob Manuel Udoku.
My name is Evangelist Juliet Uche Jesus.
My name is Ronediko. Please keep watching
iBrandTV.
I am live here hanging out with iBrandTV. Do not touch that dial. Peace.
Welcome back. Yes, this is your sports review on iBrandTV. Now let's talk about some football. Yes, the ones that went down right here in Nigeria. Although it was a CAF Confederation Cup, but it involved two Nigerian teams and it was all Team Nigeria. But Eimba, they were the first to draw blood. They beat Rivers United right there in Abadawan, ended 1-0, and that was the first leg of that competition. They would be expected to travel down to Port Harcourt to face a wounded Rivers United, the pride of Rivers as they call themselves. They would be hoping that they can put smiles on the faces of the Port Harcourt fans. That one ended the solitary goal between Eimba and Rivers United. Cyril Lisema, the only man, the only goal scorer in that one. And Eimba right now, we're hoping that they can protect their lead and get themselves through to the next round of the CAF Confederation Cup. I can tell you, we are all excited at this point. At least one thing is for sure, we are having one Nigerian team in the group stages of the CAF Confederation Cup. Yes, we can't wait for the second leg of that one. Now, while that one was going on, some Nigerian teams were also in action, but that was in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Yeah, games from Matchday 10 also went down this weekend. Nasarawa United and Akwa United ended in favor of Nasarawa United. Of course, the one between Adamawa United and FC Fayuba, the Anambra Warriors able to snatch 1 point away from that one. Katsina United and Jigawa Golden Stars also went down right there in Katsina State, and that one ended in favor of the home side, Kwara Kano Pillars and MFM. MFM, they were able to hold on, but sadly for them, it ended thanks to a late goal in favor of Kano Pillars. Kwara United and Zakada ended 3-0. The one between Wiki Tourists and Sunshine Stars ended in a goalless draw. The ones involving Eimba, Rivers United and their opponents, Plateau United and Warriors, those ones unable to hold due to the continental engagements both Eimba and Rivers United had. Now let's move over from Nigeria and talk about the English Premier League. Yes, games also went down over the weekend. And one thing I can tell you is that it showed so much promise. It gave us so many results we also didn't expect. The likes of Manchester United once again dropping points, and yeah, it looks like they are heading away from the Premier League title. Manchester City on the other part, yeah, they are cruising comfortably and churning out the much we needed the wins, and they are extending the distance between them and of course their city rivals United. Now let's take a look at the results that emanated from this weekend's games. Let's start off with the one that went down on Saturday between Leicester City and Liverpool. Ended in a defeat for Jurgen Klopp's side. Ended 3-1 in favor of Leicester City, and Mohamed Salah able to get a solitary goal for Liverpool. Crystal Palace and Burnley ended on a winning note for Burnley. Manchester City and Jose Mourinho's Tottenham ended in a 3-0 victory. And at this point, you get to wonder what's really going on with Mourinho's side. Has Mourinho lost his touch? Well, only time we felt the loss on Saturday. Hopefully, they can get back to winning ways. And City on their own part, they keep extending that lead at the top of the Premier League table. Yeah, Manchester United, I think at this point, you need to start really forgetting about the Premier League title. The one between Brighton and Hove Albion and Aston Villa ended in a goalless scoreline, ended 0-0. And on Sunday, it was Southampton and Wolves winning note for Wolves. Manchester United dropping points right there at West Bromwich Albion 1-1. That one ended. And we saw Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang back to scoring ways. Yes, 3 fabulous goals for him on Valentine's Day. He was able to score 3 wonderful goals for Arsenal as they cruise to a 4-2 victory over Leeds United. The one between Everton and Fulham saw our wonderful Josh Maja score those 2 goals, the only goals in that game for Fulham against Carlo Ancelotti's Arsenal. Yeah, the ones that will be going on Monday will be between West Ham and Sheffield, and of course Chelsea and their manager Thomas Tuchel would be welcoming Newcastle United. That's how it looked all across England this weekend. And I can tell you, Chelsea fans are hoping that they throw the part of of Arsenal and non-Manchester United who drop points. They will be hoping they can get the much needed points. Well, when they welcome Newcastle later on Monday. This is where we call it a wrap on today's show. Yes, today's sports review right here on this show where we talk about the big stories, the stories that are trending in the world of sports. I'll be back some other time because he that fights and runs away lives to fight another day. But till next time I call your way, ensure you stay safe. My name is Jidechi Chideze and for now, arrivederci.